Hello, Eddie. How are you? I still haven't decided what I want to replace this intro screen with. Hello, not Arch Rock. Hello, Arch. How are you? How are you both? And thank you again. Oh god, I knew there was a thing I forgot to do. Hold on, I need to make a note to remind myself. But yes. Actually, I might not have. I might not have forgotten. Hold on. I have no idea. I didn't forget. Okay, good. Good. I was pretty sure. I was like, I prioritized a thank you, I'm pretty sure. Hello, Hell. How are you? Why, twin? Why stream now on this day? Tuesday. It's not Tuesday. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Really tired. Someone got way too happy and kept me up with her work. I couldn't stop listening to her. I don't know who that could have been. I made small progress, not again. Actually I think I got a lot closer and maybe figured something out, but I want to I want to save some things for later. So even though you know about a change that's coming up, no you don't. But no, I'm sorry you're tired. Oh, weird. In that case, you should really block them. Oh my god, no. No. I mean, you can do what you want, but no. But yes, hello. How you doing? I'm trying to make sure I have everything set up as much as I can. I should really run like a manual one right at the start of stream. That's like the full length they'll let me. Because that would give me the full hour. That's okay. Well, even though I didn't sleep as long as I should have or wanted to, I still feel pretty well rested, actually. Why no, Gobo? It's not like this person who hold our friend Rockstone Pebble the Fourth awake is you, right? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. To be fair, I tried. I tried to let him sleep a few times and then I just got excited about other code stuff and I couldn't help it. Oh my god, the gold bar is up to 48%. Yeah, I wonder who could have done such a thing. Thank you to the definitely anonymous donor. I'm doing alright. I'm sleepy and not feeling too good. I'm sorry you're not feeling too good, Hell. I'm gonna pull your eyeballs out if you do what I think you're gonna do. I also hope he is not gonna do that, Eddie. Because even though he has reassured me that things are fine, I'm pretty sure that is the limit for a while, and that is, as always, fine. I have no expectations, which I reiterated also yesterday. Hello, Gobo. I'm assuming that you are well rested and well fed today. I am most of those things. Actually, yeah, pretty much, in spite of the fact that I didn't get as much sleep as I normally want slash need, but I feel well rested. Okay, I have to do I have to do the things. I have to do the things. It's time. And hello everyone. I lived, by the way. Hello Kishin. Welcome back. How are you? So now out of them Tuesday memes, why stream? Whose birthday is it? Oh, I'm still like I said, Eddie, I'm just kind of doing semi-random bonus streams to get more through Baldur's Gate 3. Um and it's mostly just days that I don't have other things going on, so I don't feel like too pressured and everything. So it's not like wow, we stream constantly through this whole time. It's like, all right, there's a bonus day here, a bonus day there. I try to announce them. I am terrible about remembering to make announcements, okay? So all right, okay, it's time. It's time. Hello and welcome to me, Goblinalicious. And official hello and welcome back, Eddie. Official hello and welcome back, not Archrock. Official hello and welcome back, Archrock. Official hello and welcome back, Hell. Also official hello and welcome back, Hell. Official hello and welcome back, Kishin. Official hello and welcome back, Dr. Mew, who is hiding and or sleeping in his cave. He just had medicine before stream. Official hello and welcome back to anyone who might be watching the VOD or video later. That's right, it's you. Official hello and welcome back to anyone who might just want to lurk and enjoy the stream. You're more than welcome to do so. This is not a call out. This is an appreciation. I am one of you normally. And speaking of which, on behalf of King CJ, official hello and welcome back, Goblin. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing well. I am doing relatively well. Yay! I actually did make some progress on some code stuff last night. There's a thing that is now there on the Twitch side of things that was not previously hooked up to stuff. It still needs work, but it's there. It's there. So instead of drop banana, there is now throw banana. Although there may eventually be both. Oh, both. Two things. Maybe more. Definitely more. But hello, everyone. Yeah, not hella dead anymore. I'm going on my walk right now. I'm glad you're not dead anymore. Was that just like dead tired, Kishin, or what? What was the sorry, I should have asked yesterday, or what, the day that the dead happened. The Day of the Dead. Zombie movies. Anyway, how, why with the dead? Why were you so dead? Why couldn't it be on Tuesday, huh? Don't lie to me. I know you didn't want me to make the joke. No, it was largely, Eddie, it was largely just because, believe it or not, Hell actually has friends, gross, and like does things with them, double gross. So he has like one or two weekly game nights scheduled where he's having to talk to them and everything. And so I don't want to have the crosstalk necessarily with that, either for him to me or me to him. Um So there's that. And yeah, that's currently scheduled on Tuesdays for his friends. And then yeah, that was pretty much it. And then I decided to make plans to hang out with Arch for a bit because that's not as big a deal if there's crosstalk for that, or at least it wasn't that bad. And hey, what up? I'm from Germany. I'm alive. Welcome, Flunky. How are you? I am doing well. We are about to set up, we're about to resume our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. And speaking of which, I should hurry up and launch that because, again, these bonus streams, I normally only stream Mondays and Fridays starting at 9 p.m. Eastern, but I am it was recently my birthday and it's still my birthday month, and I'm trying to get through Baldur's Gate 3, and it's a very long game. So I'm doing some bonus streams here at the end of the year to try and just like rush through it. Grr. But in a fun way. Day of the Dead, Mexico. Yay! Anywhere else, dead. Yes. What? What, Arch? What are you staring at, huh? I didn't know Cresta had a twin brother. I mean, he has a brother. They're definitely not twins.
This is my Uppies and I'm playing Battlefield 6.
Here, I could manually. I could actually much better, like, oh my god. Okay. Okay. I have. I have an idea. I have an idea. And also, it's related to something else I want. Also, Arch, thank you for the bits. Sorry, I know that immediately was like. uh, again, if I don't immediately jump to thank you, it's only because something has immediately entered my brain. But hold on. I have to make a note real quick, but I am launching Baldur's Gate 3. And also, thank you, Arch. But yeah, Monday was rough for me. I was up on the weekends doing painting, which I still have to do, by the way, and that left me with only 3 hours of sleep, so I imagine you know how that feels like. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. You were doing the painting of the place the weekend. I see. I see. That would do it. You didn't have food till today. Since when? But I'm glad that you had food today. I had an idea. Gobo after the most simple combination of words. Okay, Eddie, but it is like that, though. It is like that. One sec. I have to make this note. Okay. Okay. The note has been made. I need oh wait, I need to add to the note. I got it. I got the perfect. Oh my god, that's the perfect thing. Okay. 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 Thank you. Thank you, Arch. Thank you for the idea and the bits. That was two gifts. Thank you. And also, see, Eddie, he's not. You're safe. You don't have to rip his eyes out. I wonder how long is that note list, Eddie. We don't talk about how many items on the to-do list actually get done. They're there. They will eventually be done. That's some of them at some point. Some of them already are done. Oh yeah, we made several mistakes last time. There was a puzzle. I don't I don't remember if we figured it out or not. I think we did. But Wait, no. Wait, no. Yeah, there was a thing. Hold on. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Hel. Thank you for reminding me to actually show the game. That would be helpful. And to start the crowd control session. Yes, yes, I know. Well, and by that I mean thank you. Thank you. Okay, and then add the tag. Boom. All right.
One day I'll catch
Okay, we somehow, I guess, did I solve the puzzle? Is this the room that solves the puzzle? I think we found this room. I don't remember if we pulled the lever or not. I don't think we did. I think I was saving that for this time. But I'm not sure. And I also feel like I should probably figure out how and where to get back to my party. If I remember right, you solved one of the sides, maybe. Oh, is there a second one? Okay, hold on, because I have forgotten how to get out of here. Where does Demon go? Demon goes back to the first room. Wait, Karsus Vault. Wait, maybe I did solve it. Did I solve it? This looks like something. I think I accidentally solved it. Well. Oh, there are 2 loot rooms and I think you got to one of them. Oh, well, clearly we gotta get to the other one. You're right, you're right, you're right. Okay, so we go through Silverhand. We do want to get the party back all together. I think we did... I don't remember if you looted it or not. I didn't loot that because I just walked in there and all the stuff was there. So I think we solved the abjuration side because I think we were on the fire side there. Yeah. No, yeah, okay. So I'll go back through Demon. So we need to solve the... Back through Silverhand. We need to solve the... evocation door. The barbecue. Oh, by the way, Gobo, I have news. The barbecue, the Gabe cube. Oh, the Gabe cube. That's what it is. The Gabe cube. Okay. I have completely forgotten what all these doors are, so I'm probably going to go into ones I don't need to. So I think gate is the way back into the room we just came from. Let me just double check. Yes, okay, okay. Gate is back to the Silverhand room. I'm gonna try... Oh, wait, hold on. There's a lever. Have I pulled this lever? Is it okay? I'm gonna try to open the door before I pull the lever. There's another lever. I'm gonna maybe not pull the lever, because, there are...
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
A lot of traps in here, so...
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
But yeah, it's Steve made a PC and it looks like a cube. Oh, I saw that people were talking about that in the chat. I had to like immediately get up, run out, do stuff, get food, set up, like, whew. Make sure everything's working.
There's a trap.
All right. We're gonna make sure we don't even accidentally set any of these off. And it's coming out in 2026. Oh, yeah, they're talking about the Steam PC, I guess. And GameCube. I think we already had that a long time ago. Yeah, I think this is separate. I think this is a little bit different. It actually does sound kind of interesting, mostly just on the basis that it is built on Linux base. So that is interesting. But there's a lever, it has to be pulled. You're not wrong. I just want to... how about this? Alright. I was a little afraid, basically, that if I did, it would automatically set off the traps in here. It also might have disabled the ones that I took all the time to break. Or it might have done absolutely nothing. I don't know.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Yeah, I think it would have helped me instead of doing things the way harder way that I did them. But, you know, I was too busy panicking and trying to stop getting shot by water and ice things. To Elminster.
Unlock hereby the path to the Elminster vault.
Okay, I'm being extra cautious about all of these because I still don't trust any of them. Pull the lever, Kronk. I am awful. I don't think I even got to see that till later, and I've only seen it the once. Okay, part of me wants to see what these other doors go to, though. I think I might have already checked this out last time, but clearly we gotta check out our foresight. Well, that brings us back here. And yes, it's probably gonna do the same exact thing. But I'm checking the other one. But yeah, it's a Steam box. They have had the OS for a while and are setting up so people can make their own with commercial parts. It's not a full PC, it's more of a game station. Oh. Yes. The only important question is whether I can add 3 unnecessary kilograms of LEDs. That is the important part. Oh. Oh. I'm sure this will all be fine. I mean, we've done all the things. Oh. Oh. A book. Hold on. Only because I think the Karsa stuff is what we are technically officially after. I am going there first. Just so that if we ruin absolutely everything, we'll have that done. Maybe. I mean, it does have LEDs. Oh, well. Oh man. All this stuff.
More for me.
Thank you. Oh, foe breaker. Weapon ignores bludgeoning resistance. Man, that would have been useful. No. When you miss an attack, you deal 1 bludgeoning damage anyway. Okay. Oh, so much stuff. Oh wait, also, I forgot to bring the party back with me. Hold on. Guys, you can come back. I forget where I left you, though. Are you still in the Silver Hand room? No? Oh no. Where did I leave you guys? Are you in abjuration? No? Oh no. Oh no, where did I leave them? Did we ever go in Shadow Wild? I feel like it's just gonna send us back to the center one. This, yeah. Evocation. I lost my party. I have to go to the customer service desk and have them page my party. Oh, there we go. Okay. It worked. Attention, we have a lost goblin in the Crasus vault or Carsus vault. I don't know. The Tesseract. What? Oh, or rather lights unless you just want to make a cube that flashbangs everyone? Oh, yes. Well, no. Did you know that most of the Emperor's Groove was improv or made up on the spot by the crew?
Gobo.
Oh.
Time for break.
Oh, thank you. They had scrapped the whole original story and just had to work through it scene by scene. Oh, nice. Also, thank you, Arch. Okay, fine. Yes, I will take... Alright, I don't need to, like, do restroom break or anything like that, so we can just hang out for a second. But thank you! Thank you, Arch, for the biddies! Thank you. Oh. Although, it might also be not the worst idea in the world to, we just started- yeah, like I said, okay, so only for November and December, there is an increase in breaks on Twitch. They will be going away as of January, as far as I know. We're gonna experiment a bit back and forth with that, but, yeah, I might end up... Well, that's gonna get interrupted potentially, but, I don't know. The only issue with this one is they used to let me change both of the settings, so I could set, like, oh, I want this many, you know, this length of time, but this duration of time. And so it would be like, it would let me do like 3 every hour, but with this one, I think the maximum was like, what was it? Like 36 minutes? No, wait, that's what it is now. No, it's 24 minutes now. I forget which does what, but it didn't have the exact like hour mark. And we ran a poll on Twitch to say like, hey, would you rather have 2 minutes every this time, 3 minutes every this time, 2.5 every this time, you know. And that is what was decided upon. We'll see, because I will say I also like having it be every hour. And I do like it being a slightly longer time because that is usually like, okay, time to go to the bathroom, get a drink, you know, whatever I need. Whereas this way I have to keep track of like, okay, every other break is time to go do all that stuff. So, we'll see. Let's crank it up to 30 ads of 5 minutes each, 40 seconds. No, Eddie, I don't want to do that either, obviously. Like, I still want to, you know, there are people... I also don't want anybody to feel like they have to do any one thing or another, and I still want the other one to be not that awful. But yeah, I'll probably... I don't know. I'm thinking about getting rid of them as of the new year, but it is... And not that it's going to be a lot either, like, we'll see. After this first month, it might not even be worth it at all. And I might have ways that I can get rid of them entirely, thanks to some people's dumb backfiring plans. But we'll see. Oh, thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Oh, my neck. Ow. Okay. Twitch having 5 ads every 10 minutes. No. Look. If/when I get big, I'm not saying I'm not gonna. But I don't ever expect to be, and I don't really want to be, so that's fine. Imagine that by the time I finish my walk, I didn't miss a thing. Alright, 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 I'm trying, okay, I'm trying. Alright. Back into looting this vault. Here we go. Stacks of scrolls. Wow. Watch, it's gonna be like, I take everything, and then the last item I take in the room is gonna be like, stop right there, from somebody like upstairs. Because they're omnipotent in this game for some reason. I was in a separate room behind a locked door that time. I still call BS on that one. Oh.
Something good here, I hope.
Ooh. Yay. Okay, I definitely need to send some of these weapons back though, because ooh, those are heavy. Heavy. It's gonna be a book or something. I mean, that is literally why we're here, Kishin. The actual loot in here is a book. Oh, may just be warned. Well, clearly I gotta just start taking stuff before I read the warning, right? Okay, got it. Obviously gotta get that. Also, I'm sorry, I can reach this shelf. I can reach this shelf, but like a bookshelf that's down here, oh, can't reach that. I'm sorry. Also, like, somebody would have to boost me. I mean, I guess if I stood on my tippy toes, I could get there eventually. What? Oh, hold on. Oh, wait, no, we read the Annals of Karsus. Yeah, we did. Okay, but actually, though.
A book on Netherese magic. Gale may like to know.
Alright. You would be the one to steal a book. I mean, always have, Kishin. What do you think? Why do you think I love the library so much? You get to steal all the knowledge, and it's for free. That's definitely how that works, by the way. Okay, we should probably read the, Alright, we won't read too many things, but we will read the, Mages be warned. It is a great paradox among our kind, who so value the art of learning, that we believe ourselves ever cannier than the ones who came before. Okay, not me. For the record, nah. Anyway, if envy is the disease of the artist, hubris is that of the wizard. Okay, for most wizards, yeah. Alright, if they're a wizard, then yeah, they got the hubris. Though I fear my warning will fall on deaf ears, I will say it again. The closer a wizard creeps to the domain of the divine, the closer oblivion creeps with him. Uh-huh. I thought myself an equal to Mistra and devised a plan to make myself her equal. I would pluck one strand of weave and contain it within an amulet I spent the better portion of my years devising. How regret instantly heaved itself upon my head. I was trapped within the amulet instantaneously and passed around from collector to curio hall for the better part of a millennium. Only now that I am freed, with barely the strength to hold my quill, can I leave this final warning as testimony. So... Alright, yeah, so he's like, I'm gonna trap this thing in this amulet, and then he gets sucked into it. It's like it's the classic story of, you know, open the portal to the different dimension to suck the monster in, and it takes you also. Sooner or later, you will give in to your greed. What do you mean sooner or later, Eddie? No, it's jokes. No. I was gonna use fancy letters, but then I remembered that the S makes the the goon. Yes. For most wizards, Sis talking like wizards are real. I mean, in a way, Eddie. In a way, just an awful way. But in a way, they do suffer from hubris, though, I'll tell you that. You hear that, everyone? If you wish to be as cool as Gobo, steal every book from a library. Well, you know what's actually super cool about libraries now? As long as you have a library card, they often offer free, like, ebook access to a lot of learning resources. Like, seriously, just massive, massive troves of learning that you could do for free. So if you wanna do that, just get a library card. It's not that hard. I mean, I know I'm magical, but I'm not a wizard. I would hope not, Eddie, because it's not what you think. Man, there was a lever inside here the whole time. I don't think there was even a trap in here, though. Oh wait, I should read the other book. Hold on. The actual book that we came here for. The Annals of Karsus. Notes on a certain crown named after its creator used to unmake magic at its very arcane foundations. An ancient, handwritten book, rebound at least twice, that purports to be notes written by the mage Karsus himself. Much of it is in a personal wizard's cipher, but the final page is written in clear text. My great spell of transcendence is mine alone, not to be committed to ink and parchment, but I have also forged 3 supreme enchanted items that are the physical embodiments of my wizardry, and of them I shall make record. Oh wait, no! There is a crown, an orb, and a scepter, each nigh alive and with its own power and purpose, and these I call the regalia of Karsus. Regalia, I think. Anyway, the crown of Karsus, to attract and absorb magical knowledge and give the wearer domination or dominion over himself, so that he remains his own entity apart from the weave. Ooh, okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, I don't know much about how all that interacts with each other, so but I'm also fine. The orb of Karsus, a storage device or battery that condenses mystic power, ever gathering so that it must be siphoned at intervals of its excess. Oh man, ever expanding orb. That's hello, Chekhov's exploding orb. Wait, was that the thing? Hold on. Am I misremembering? Was that like, did they put that in Gale? Was that the thing that was gonna like explode in him? Anyway, the Scepter of Karsus. No, that's the one. No. Anyway, an instrument of projection, a focusing utensil for the precise wielding of unimaginably vast forces. Know of these items you must, for if I fail to achieve immortality, they will persist and, dare I say, live on beyond me. Ooh. Oh no, she's reading again! Ah! And yeah, I mean, in some places, wizards are real, Eddie. You probably just haven't seen them yet because they only show up after 3 a.m. No, they only show up out in the backwoods. Kishin. Those are the ones I'm talking about. They, tend to have, anyway, no, I'm gonna move on from that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Time to...
What's past this?
be okay with this. Alright. My own luck, please. Oh. Oh, oh, yeah. That's right. That's right. Okay, I'm definitely saving that for last in case it is otherwise trapped. I think I'm supposed to be pretty good at like somebody perceiving them, but just in case. Oh man, this guy just has all the ingredients. And a hat. Pyro quickness hat. Fiery return. When you deal fire damage with a leveled spell, you burn yourself and gain an additional bonus action this round. Ooh, interesting. Action economy, you say? Yeah, those wizards. yeah. Like I said, hubris, Kishin. They're in the finding out stage as we speak, it turns out. As they always will be, and they will never find out. But it's fine. Then yes, this has been Gobo's TED Talk on libraries and how to steal free knowledge. Yeah, I mean, and you don't even, it's like legally stealing too. The best kind. So I don't have to go back to jail. No, Eddie's no magical, but I'm not a wizard. Oh, Eddie is a sorcerer born with magic and his casting status charisma. Well, there you go. No. Yeah. He was like, yeah, I know. I'm super charismatic, and y'all are fine, I guess. And you do often remind me a lot of one of my very long-term friends from the convention. Not exactly the same, thankfully, because... Ooh. All love to the friend. Just... Part of being friends is accepting people with their flaws and all. And they do so for me as well, because I have several, okay? Just to put that, you know, that's not a, oh. Not that I think anyone here feels like that, but God, just the number of times that people have felt like, oh, better than, like, no, that's you think that. He's learning forbidden knowledge, everyone. I wonder what would happen now. Oh no. Dang, finally my lack of English is working against me. I have no idea what they mean by wizards. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Hold on, Eddie. Also, oh god, I just remembered a thing. Hold on. I'm thinking as I type, so it's taking me a moment. But hello, Pro. Welcome back. How are you? Okay, there you go, Eddie. There you go. Enjoy your knowledge. Okay, Okay. Progress. Right. We have another book to read. This one is the Tharkiate Codex. I have no idea. Sorry, hold on. I'm gonna need to learn a word real quick. Tharkiate. The Archiate. The Archiate? The Archiate. Oh no. He ate the arch. Arch, apparently you've been eaten. Hello, Geek-san! He's learning forbidden knowledge, everyone. I wonder what would happen now. Yeah. And dang, if I was that friend, I'll feel insulted comparing them to me. Nah, it's alright. We're learning so much today. Thanks, Grimace. You're welcome. It's alright, just chill in the stream. I gave a like. Thank you, Pro. Thank you. Hello, Geek-san. How are you? I feel like I don't want to open it. Yeah. Well, let's see. Warning. Extremely powerful knowledge may include curses. Okay. If you're not supposed to hear curses, cover your ears. We're on the honor system. And the pages are covered in esoteric symbols and strange runes, some indecipherable, but some strangely familiar. Your eyes are drawn to one page describing a long-lost book. The Necromancy of Thay. There are secrets of life and death known only to the Red Wizards. Oh yeah, those are the worst. Committing such secrets to parchment is a risk they are loath to take, lest the unworthy gaze upon them. Who better, then, to guard their secrets than the spirits of the jealous dead themselves? To look upon the necromancy of Thay is to risk madness at the hands of its spirits. But the wise traveler, who can tread the line between life and death, will find knowledge witnessed by precious few mortals. The rest of the entry details the precautions and risks associated with reading the text, but lays out a clear path to unraveling the secrets contained in the stone. Okay. Okay, so I guess, alright, so just to reiterate, catch up a little bit. So we've known a little bit about the Crown of Karsus, because that's been the thing that, like, Gortash wanted, and, like, Orin, and that's what everybody who's, like, serving the gods of death or whatever, like, the three were doing. And I feel like we have heard about the orb and the scepter before, but I somewhat forget what the relevance is. Here's an idea. Let me look at my quest log. We recovered the annals of Karsus from the vaults and sorcerer's sundries. We need to show it to Gale and see what he can learn about the crown. You know what? That sounds like a good plan. We need to go back to camp anyway. The rock is no more. Yeah, he's been eaten. But also, I think he's in Battlefield 6, so that could be... Oh, can I not go there from here? How do I... Is this the easiest way out? I forget. I actually want to try to get back out of here the way I got in here, if I can, but I don't remember how I did that, so I think the portal is the only way, actually. It's times like this I wish Gobo watched Adventure Time. I plan to Kishin. I know a lot of my friends really enjoyed it. I never really heard a lot of recommendations for Gravity Falls, but I did end up watching that and really enjoying it. Oh, is this how I got there? Well, wait, how did I get here from there? Because we did something that teleported us here. I forget what and where that was, though.
If everyone else minds their business.
Okay, so do I need to...
Can't keep
I
me
guess I need to sneakily lockpick this door. maybe. Better save here just in case. No, the Buy Me a Ko-fi is actually working. Well, I finally set a goal, if that's what you mean, Geekson. It's always been working. You can use it at any time. I don't expect you to, because you got much more important needs, okay? So don't you dare. I think I said already, but used to live in the town inspired by that show in Oregon, Klamath Falls. Oh yeah! She's learning culture for once. I'm proud of this discounted lavender bomb. Thank you. Okay,
You've wandered
No.
into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.
Jesus, try to buy your way in? 14,000 gold? What? Well, wait, I could have just bribed these things. Right, I'll be on my way. Nope, nothing bad happened there. Wait, also, hold on, I have to see. Was this just because I opened the door? Can I just walk back in there without an issue?
Seems
No,
the rules
okay.
have not changed in your
Okay.
absence.
Oh,
You're still
okay. Yeah, back the way I came, right? Okay. See ya. Alright. Hey, buddy. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna just get the heck out of this place before much worse things happen there. Oh, everybody out. Wait, where? Okay.
Is that blood?
Ooh.
Never mind.
Man, how do you keep rolling low on this? I'm just that good, I guess. I mean, thankfully we have things to make up for that. I keep forgetting about the statue. Gonna ignore that. Okay, we need to... Where the heck is Gale? Oh wait, that's right. I meant to actually take a break for that break. I'm sorry. All we did was really leave the room. We almost got in trouble for leaving the room, but we got past it. Okay, next break I need to actually remember to take a break. Man, see, this is why we need Arch to to do the TTS ad reminders. Alright, hello, Gale.
Annals of Carsus. The preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that wrought its destruction. If the crown atop the Elder Brain was truly forged by Carsus himself, this book will confirm it. All we have to do is turn the page.
Just set up a timer or something if you can. I have one. I have... No!
Sorry, I can't remind you. I'm in a match.
No!
Zenterbraut.
Arch, it's okay. I was saying I know you're busy, and also it's too late now. But thank you for the bits. Thank you. Well then. No, the worst thing is, Kishin, I have other, like, reminder things that only I can hear, but I think because they're auditory and not, like, a sound effect, like, I need to make some really aggressive sound effect that only I can hear that's like, oh, this is definitely time for ads. I think I know exactly what I need to do for that. I'm gonna make a quick note again. Okay. 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 Let's see. We have the option 1, give the book to Gale. 2, I'm not sure I want you delving into this. This is a good question, actually. Speak his name once and he rises back from the grave. I know, right? And yeah, hey Arch, your squad win the last match in Battlefield? Probably. You should set up a Schmebulok sound alert. I could there will be here soon, you know, there will be more better sound options as well. There are several things that I need to do to improve things and consolidate them more under my handling of things. Okay, let's see. Do I wanna give it, is it fine to give it to Gale? Do I wanna say I'm not sure I want you delving into this? Cause like, because Gale kind of, I mean, I guess the bomb in him has been disabled, but he's still kind of, speaking of hubris, there we go. Speaking of hubris, Gale. Gale is a perfect example of the freaking hubris of wizards and how it always backfires and how I am a little hesitant to give him this book. Because, like, again, I also don't remember what, like I said, since the book mentioned the Orb and Scepter, I feel like I sort of remember the Orb and Scepter, but I also don't. We might have them in our camp storage, honestly. We could very well have, like, oh yeah, Orb of Karsus, yeah, that's somewhere in here. You should charge him for it, see how much he really wants it. Good point. We'll see if it lets me. Did you steal the book again? I stole several books. But to be fair, it was the quest we were on. We were literally on the steal a book quest. So it's important to him, but he definitely is a Waxwings type. The real question is, does your mistrust in him outweigh how important this is to him as a person? I'd have to remember how important this is to him as a person. Is the problem. Man, I really wish it let me open, like, I feel like that is one thing that feels a little bit missing in this game as well. And just from the perspective of me who has trouble like keeping track of why it genuinely would help me to like understand a lot better, like to have something to reference to remember this character's like motivations and what they want and why they want it. And because like there are a few that I can definitely tell, like, you know, obviously people like Gortash and Orin are like, hey, power, murder, their motivation very easy to figure out, but I'm not doing quests for them. Gale kind of seemed like he wanted to steal some magic and become, was that because steal magic because, didn't he also want to basically follow in Karsus's footsteps? Is that, because like that, I feel like that's what I took away from all of his story. But I do lean more towards the mistrust with Gale. I'm sorry. Look, if he's your favorite, that's fine. Not for me. I need to take a drink while I think about this. Yeah, I really do wish that I could like pull up the quest log again and just I could look this up, but I'm really trying. I've throughout this whole playthrough, as I'm sure people who've played this can tell, I have not looked anything up. What few hints I have gotten have been mostly from hell, which I have very much so appreciated, because there are definitely things that I would have had no idea and would have missed. Although it also probably would have been somewhat fine if I had missed, but then also I don't know. I don't know. Hey, power, murder, where? Well, it was Gortash until no more Gortash. Orin for sure. The Elder Brain sure as heck wants murder, as it's being like, kill Orin, kill Orin, kill Orin. Although to be fair, Orin wants to kill more than just Orin, so this does feel like a very, yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you, Hell. Thank you, Hell, for Hell has been my lore reminder here. Hold on. He wanted to return some of the weave to Mystra to prove his love, but also because he is in love with magic and wants to have unrestricted access to pursue it. Basically, if Power was a lady and Gale was in love with her, his bomb in his chest thing is a relic from the incidents noted in this book. Oh. Yeah, wait, wasn't that the Orb of Karsus that was like in his chest? Or did I mistake or misremember that? I'm sure he'll appreciate all the questions that you asked. Definitely not long and intricately detailed. Look, once again, it is endlessly funny to me that the same person previously in my life who was like, you asked too many questions, was later like, you never question anything. And I'm like, I literally cannot stop with questions. Like, unfortunately, typically I'm not like good at coming up with them about people a lot of the time, or like knowing what's like socially acceptable to respond with a question. Like, yes, I have trouble asking follow-up questions for like conversational purposes, but I question everything. Oh, it's a fragment from Karsus's weave, basically a sliver of corrupted Mystra from when Karsus tried to become a god and replace her. Okay. The mod? Yes, hell, the mod, yes. Okay. Alright, I'm pretty sure I already saved here, but I'm gonna start with being like, I'm not sure I want you delving into this.
And since when have we sought to avoid trouble, eh? Come now. The knowledge lurking between those pages could help us greatly. Don't be a hindrance after being such a great help.
Okay, well now I'm definitely not giving to you. What a dick! No! See, no. See, no. No. Yeah, no. Come on now. I don't know. Like, I mean, fair on the first point, but like, help us greatly. Also, I already have the pages. I can read them anytime I want. I just don't trust you with them, Gale. I seek no higher aspirations in this world. You do. So, like... And like, I'm sorry, but it's that last thing about, like, don't be a hindrance after being such a great help. That is such a, like, oh, I don't like that. Yeah. Yeah, this book is both good for him, but also another stepping stone on his path of lust for power. Well, it would help both of you since info on the crown on the Elder Brain. Okay, but, well, wait, do we only get that if we... Do we only get that knowledge if we give it to him? I mean, we've technically read all we can from it, so I guess that is the only way. That sucks. Well, now I don't want to, though. Ah. Gobo comes like, why is the water wet? Why is the ground made of dirt? Why am I purple? Can I go on with 1.5 hours of sleep? Should I pick my nose now or later? Why do we only breathe air? Okay, not necessarily those kind of questions. Please, you think I schedule my nose picking, Kishin? But yeah, like, yeah, that's kind of a dick move. Like, getting this book was probably not easy. It was very, I mean, it was relatively both easy and not easy. I don't even fully know what we did to get it. Like, that's how complicated it was. I've forgotten the source of, I mean, I know it was go in bookstore, talk to librarian lady that I really like the vibe of, and stuff. Yeah. So, but the only way that we get info, like further info from book, is if we hand it over, because that sucks. But is probably necessary, but also sucks. Man! Because my whole thing is basically like, oh, you're power hungry? No. You go over there. I don't want to associate with you. I genuinely, like, suspicious of people who, like, aim to be the best or top of anything. Yeah, I said what I said. Oh, it isn't through a long period of decomposition of organic matter. Stylish decision of real Gobo. No, now, evolution. Yes. I mean, not necessary at all, but if you want more info, well, then it's necessary, because you know I always want more info. But also... But, oh, you know what? Hold on. I have to check something. But I'm pretty sure, you know what? This is exactly what the book warned me about. This is exactly what the book warned me about. Yeah, hell, got it. Knowledge is power. Goblin is power hungry. Okay, I don't necessarily see knowledge as directly and immediately power, okay? People see it as such. And some people use it as such. But it, in and of itself, does not have to be a...
Of Carsus, the preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that
I was literally just reading the book and you started up conversation.
By Carsus himself. This book
Rude.
will confirm it. All we have to do is turn the page.
Man, just because I started reading the book in front of you? Hold on. Because I was wanting to look at it again. Fuck you, mean? Einstein was a pretty powerful person. He could bench 1 ton. Source, trust me, twin. Definitely. Yeah, that checks out. The more Gobo has, the more wrestling she does. No! Kishin, I literally have, like, the lowest intelligence that I can have. Look at this, -1. -1 intelligence. I'm pointing in one of the directions. -1. Okay, alright. I need to not be in line of sight when I read this book. Clearly. But yeah, I think this is literally what the book is warning me about. So, let me double check here. Wait, maybe it was the other one? Hold on. Wait, maybe it was the other one. Yeah, I think it was Elminster. Was it Elminster's? No, it was the scroll. Man, just be warned. Yes, there we go. Yes, hubris is that of the wizard.
Break time in a minute or so. I can't see.
Thank you, Arch. Thank you for the bits and the reminder. It's about 2 minutes, but yeah, I do need to... I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I'm gonna change that at some point too. I want to entirely redo my OBS setup at some point. I both love and hate my current setup, so he really wants that book. Yeah, look at this clever Bob saying she's saying she's dumb, so we don't think she can gaslight us, and then she can gaslight us with these. No, Eddie, no. I think in Fallout, your character literally speak caveman grunts if you select to have 0 intelligence. I don't know. Wasn't mine pretty low in that too? I think I was able to speak a little bit. You should get hit by a gnome like every 2 minutes before. That could be a thing. I don't know. Not saying for sure, but it could be a thing. Alright though. I am gonna go ahead and take a short break. Since we have the one coming up. I know it's not started yet, but I just want to make sure that is all good. Okay. I'm gonna put BRB. So BRB. Oh, 0 intelligence, you die? Oh god. Well, good to know. Also, let's see. Can I make this happen again? Hold on. There we go. I think. Okay, alright. BRB. have returned. I'm cutting it really close to 50%. Just saying. No, it's okay, Kishin. It's okay. Like I said, there's absolutely, once again, genuinely no rush, no expectations, like for real. Welcome back. Thank you. I mean, part of me wants to look up though to see like if I give this, does Gale become power hungry? Ah, or But then there is the fact that yeah, we did the whole coin. It feels a lot like the Shadowheart thing where we get all the way to the end, we do all the things, and then we're like, so you don't actually need this. But also, it is ultimately kind of true. But also, wait, does the bomb come back if he doesn't get this? Welcome back, Barney. It's not. I don't think. I don't know. Hold on. Was that? That's a totally different shade of purple. That's a totally different shade of purple. And yeah, Geekson, I think Hell is talking about in D&D rules, not Fallout, whichever one it was. Fallout, whichever one it was. So we're going to assume that intelligence refers to brain capacity, then not being intelligent would mean not having brain power, like you just have a dry gray raisin in your head. I mean, it is essentially the lack of activity. It's the lack of electrical impulses, I believe. Synapses firing. Speaking of synapses. Okay, alright, I am gonna scroll through this just to see. Oh, he claims to have been on the Nautiloid. Well, his condition. Okay. His condition. I know what Elminster wants with Gale. Oh. Oh, I forgot that we ever talked to Elminster about Gale, and I guess that was a long time ago, and I guess that's not happening again. Okay, told us about the Destroy the Heart of the Absolute, romance with Goddess Mystra, mentor, Elminster said in order to deliver a message to Mystra herself. For the Absolute and destroy it by detonating the orb. Ah, wait, that was the orb. Yes, maybe, yes. We need to learn more about this heart and how else it might be defeated. We found the heart of the Absolute in the bowels of Moonrise Tower. Is a powerful elder brain controlled by the Netherese crown of incredible power. Gil was not close enough to detonate the orb. Oh. I guess I forgot to do whatever that was. Obviously, geeks, it's Barney from the Flintstones. Oh, that one. Yeah, okay. Mino's the purple dinosaur. Okay. Yeah, that's what came up when I searched Barney, and I was like, that's the wrong color purple. How dare you? And this is about your capacity for thought mostly. In D&D, a score of 10 is supposed to represent the average person. See, I'm below average. Alright, the book, the crown, spoke the bookseller, it was a Carsus. In her office. Oh, that's where it was. Oh, okay. Hmm. Hold on, because I'm still trying to figure out what. Oh, so basically, oh yeah, I think this was the thing Hell was saying, that like if I had done the orb thing, we would have just like defeated the Elder Brain in the last act or something, and that might have just been the end of the game. So this is the other way of doing it, I guess, because he was, yeah, seek another means of defeating the Elder Brain. He wants to learn more about the Netherese Crown, controlling the Elder Brain. In Baldur's Gate, there's a renowned magical emporium, blah 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 blah. Find out if they have anything on Netherese magic. Okay, I think it might be fine. I think it might be fine. I don't know. But wait a minute, would there be more wrinkles in your brain make you more smart? Well, like I said, Kishin, it got so big that it collapsed in on itself. That's what happened. Ted is supposed to represent the average person. Dang, Gobo, how are we feeling with that powerful one in? Hey, it's minus. Okay, technically it's 8, but it's -1. Thank you very much, Eddie. At this stage, it's mostly about how you want to navigate as a player. Do you value people's autonomy and trust you can help them if they're tempted by power? Do you think you know better and should withhold stuff from your companions, even though it hurts them emotionally or removes their ability to choose for themselves? That's a much better way to put it, actually, Hell. Thank you. Thank you. I was already kind of leaning more towards giving him the book anyway, because after I'd gone through all the things, like, I didn't, like, yeah, there was that, but I also feel like maybe once you have a freaking bomb put in your chest, you maybe learn a lesson. I don't know.
Just thought of something.
But then, yeah, if
Annals
there's
of
also...
Carsus. If the crown atop the Elder Brain was truly forged by Carsus himself,
I really
this
wish the
book
second
will
skip
confirm
would
it.
just...
All we
actually
have to do is turn the page.
Alright, anyway, no, from rereading his quest thing, like, nothing really pointed to, oh, he wants this for power. And I do kind of feel like a little bit that he's already learned, but then also, since you know more about how things can progress, like, if there is also the opportunity for me to be like, hey, yeah, let's learn the stuff, but let's leave it at that, you know. Wait, so you're telling me Goblin could have ended the series before Christmas? Probably. Let's see. Okay, alright. I will... I mean, he does look sad, I think. Is that sad? Is that a sad face? It looks like a pretty sad face, I think. Sad / concern? Help. Help! What emotion is this? On Gale's face. When we finish this game, we will be sad because it happened and happy because it ended. I'm sorry. Look, a lot of this is my fault, Eddie, okay? Yeah, she could have ended it back in Act 2 by sending in Gale to go boom. And see, I didn't send Gale in to be a go explode guy, so... Alright, yeah, you know what? His Gale emotion. Okay. He looks sad. Now the real question, do we care? I mean, look, just because he tried to come on to me, although at least respectfully respected the, like, no thank you. Sure. Give the book to Gale.
Don't forget to drink water and do some stretches.
Thank you, Arch. I'll do that while he's looking at the book. Thank you!
That devil Raphael was telling the truth. There's no doubt. The crown of Carsus is what's controlling the Elder Brain. And this is no mere journal. It contains Carsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood.
Okay. Well, alright. Let's see. I mean, yeah. Oh no, though. Okay, alright. Well, we immediately get the chance to be like, hey, let's skip over that chapter. Gale, speaking of turn the page, Gale, turn the page. Also, thank you, Arch, for the hydrate and stretch reminders. Let's see. Want the design for self-destruction more like, yeah. Didn't this crown kill Carsus? Yeah. To godhood. I know crowns are an ego boost, but that's ridiculous. God. Not to freaking narcissist, man, I swear. Anyway, 3, a design you could follow. 4, stay silent. Yeah, I'm gonna go with, I mean, I'm really torn between 1 and 2. Cause, like, but no, I feel like he'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna go with number 1. The design for self-destruction more like, didn't this crown kill Carsus?
Not exactly. It was what he did with it that sealed his fate, and for a time,
God.
that of magic itself. The crown was merely the means.
Uh-huh.
The book states that the crown
But he
and
was a
Neverstones were
dummy
originally
who-
one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Carsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 Netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it.
So, well, let's see. Yeah, 1, to what end? Cause, yep, you're sounding there's 2 things here. 1, there is the actual hubris. And of course the thing of like, yeah, he did things, but he was a dummy who couldn't figure it out, you know? I'm much smarter than Carsus. I can do better. That's Gale. That's Gale right now. Yeah, he just used it wrong. Man, and he wrote down the instructions. You would think he would have followed them correctly. He probably did. Like, so there's that, and then the like, oh man, yeah, I could totally do this. But let's see here. 1, yeah, to what end? 2, we already know the crown's dangerous. Wouldn't that make things worse? 2, you think? What happens if you fail? So many questions, all good questions. 4, that crown's cause chaos. Ooh, alliteration. That crown's cause chaos. Anyway, we should be seeking a way to destroy it, not make it more powerful. You know what? I am going to give the benefit of the doubt. I am going to ask to what end. I'm not going to assume necessarily. I don't want to put the like, I don't know. All right, I know I probably have saved here. I'm doing it again just in case. To be fair, if it was your fault, I wouldn't be here. And besides, I realized a while ago that this game isn't for me. No, it's fine, Eddie. You know, kind of same for me. And again, like, at least not for this, okay? And also, Eddie, to be fair, there are many ways to play it. You don't have to have 20 summons. And it goes a lot faster when you're not going back and forth between things also. I mean, hell has literally played through this game multiple times since I started playing it, okay? At least I think so, I'm pretty sure. Well, it's definitely Grimace's fault. Yeah, much smarter indeed. That's what I feel like he's saying, yeah. If he wants someone smarter and sharper to do this, he should just hand me the damn book. That's it. That's it. Alright, though. I am gonna ask first, to what end? Arch? Okay, I think that was a much smaller one just to make it 50. Kishin, you had to say something. Arch! Arch, you didn't have to do that, but thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Oh, look at that! The prophecy came true. Careful, Kishin. You might want me to say the words. I'm half tempted to jokingly say the words, but I'm not. I'm being good. I'm being good, okay? Look, I'm being good. I mean, you didn't have to read it. Yeah. Although, let me see. Speaking of which... Uh-huh. Oh, you thought you could just sneak that one in, huh? You thought... Arch, going to your exact location right now with the spoon. Eddie, he didn't complete it, okay? I thought you were only gonna gouge his eyes out if he completed it. I do a little funny. Okay. Just... That better be it, because otherwise trouble. Alright. If we can collect the ground setting 3, another... Oh yeah, to what end? To what end, Gale?
Every end you can imagine.
Oh no. Well...
And 1,000 more beyond.
Maybe we go back and ask the other questions.
The
Hold
power
on.
of the gods in mortal hands at last would be
Gale!
free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations. I promise you.
Whose
God
imagination,
will never
Gale?
grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them.
But I would. Okay, Gale. Okay. I might go back and ask other questions. All right, you know what? Hold on. I do want to go back and ask the other questions just to see what he would say to them, but I think I'm going to go back to my original one and go from there. We'll see. But I just want to find out. And $20 at $20, that's too much to spend for me. Still going for them eyes. Oh, dang. Well, Arch, I mean, if he's gonna gouge your eyes out anyway, then clearly I have to say the... Money, please! Okay, no, don't. The parentheses joke! This is a joke! Joke! Don't. Please don't. You know I don't, actually.
The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct. If we can collect the crown's
Sorry, I'm
and
just
the
like,
3
I mean, if you're
netherstones,
gonna get your
and
eyes
with the
gouged
correct
out anyway.
invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes.
No, Arch, no. Arch, no.
Forge it.
Arch, no. Too late, Gobo. It ain't a joke anymore. Do your shit, Rock. Eddie, no. Don't encourage him. Why would you encourage him? Oh, because you want to gouge his eyes out. Okay, see, Eddie just wants to gouge your eyes out. That's all. That's all. Don't do it. Keep your eyes, Arch. Keep them. Okay, alright, we're asking the other questions. So let's see. We already know the crown's dangerous. Wouldn't that make things worse?
Worse? It could be the best thing that ever happened to me. To us. Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last would be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations. I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much you worship and adore them.
Alright. Arch! Thank you! Thank you! But also, wait, was that somehow... What just happened? What just happened? Arch! No! No! You have... No! No! Arch! I'm going for those pearly browns. His eyes are brown, right? I'm remembering that right? I don't know, but... Arch, thank you! Thank you! No, you don't have to do that, but thank you. And Arch, no, you gotta save up for Steam Deck stuff next year. Yeah, for real though. Save. Okay, I'm not gonna select the next thing in the game because of, yeah.
Break now.
Thank you. Yes. Alright, now we hang out for a bit. I don't need the official get up and break, but... Rock, if you go to the casino right now and bet it all on black, you can get double the amount for double the Ko-fi purchases. No, Kishin! No.
That's it for me. Good night, everyone.
No, thank you so much, Arch. Thank you. Okay, sleep well. Good night. Thank you. No, Kishin, obviously. You gotta bet it all on red. No, on purple. But yes, sweet dreams, Arch. Sweet dreams. Oh god, I'm scrolling the wrong thing. And I don't know about eye color. Where would Gobo be without Arch? For real though. I mean, more importantly, for real though, it's more so the Dr. Mew thing. Like, it was... I was saying, like, I would not have been able to afford those vet visits if it hadn't been for the previous stuff. So, like, again... Arch, what did you do? Arch, you said you were going to bed! Arch! What was that? Okay, alright, you know what? Nice. Alright, nice. Okay, you can sleep now. Okay, nice. Yeah, I couldn't help it with a note. I approve. Alright, okay, nice. Sleep well. Sweet dreams, Arch. And hello, Science Tech. Welcome back. How are you? No, I'm part of the science team. Half-Life FBZ Sciences. Oh. I can't believe you would lie to us about sleep like that. I know, for real. Okay. You're not wrong. Okay. Okay. What? All right, actually, one sec. Okay. So, I love how we can just torture this purple thing with money. It's like what again, though, for real, I do not know how to process positive things. Like, it's still, I'm not used to it. It's different, it's new, it's nice, but hmm. I know you love gambling, science tech. I don't do it. I avoid it for many reasons, but largely just because I have a lot of issues that don't play nice with it. So apparently someone hit black 100 times in a row on a Reddit post. Not saying it's true, but betting on black might be the move. I mean, that is, I was gonna say, that almost certainly sounds fabricated. It is technically statistically possible, but there's a lot of, like, statistics and probability are very complex, which is another reason I don't get very into gambling, is because, like, I understand them to some degree, but I would need to, like, relearn them to fully understand a lot of, I mean, some of them are pretty straightforward. Like, there's what the, I know there's like a 5% edge in, like, European, roulette stuff, and isn't it, oh wait, is it like 2.5 in European and 5% in US, or is it, it's something like that. But yeah, well, specifically one sentient rock in particular. Yeah. Anyway, cable companies goes dead and Las Vegas goes when the boomer generation dies off. Maybe. I'm pretty sure in confiscation would bet all in white somehow and lose double the amount. I would be like, I put it all on turquoise. They'd be like, we don't have that. They'd be like, shut up and take my money. No, that's not how it would be, but yeah, actually I haven't gambled much recently. I think I'm moving on to more important things. That's actually good. I was gonna say, I will say, like, if there just are, like, I understand some people do it as an entertainment thing with, like, a limited budget and just to do it for the dopamine hit every once in a while. If that's all you do and you can manage that, that's fine. I'm just saying that otherwise there are much better uses for money than that. It can be to, like, get yourself a treat, to, like, improve skills, to, get a course or class or learn something. And they're the only ones who can afford to gamble in this economy. Well, GeeksCon, a lot of Vegas was actually tourism, and it's already starting to die off because a lot of people are just, like, not wanting to come here at all anymore because they might not be allowed to leave. So it's not just the economy that's causing people to not go there anymore. I don't know what you mean by that, Geekson. What do you mean by that? Actually, I have a funny story about that. Oh no, what did you do, Kishin? Also, oh yeah, I think he said the same thing, by the way, this time. Oh wait, no, it was different. Could be the best thing that ever happened to me, to us. Oh, yeah. Okay. He ultimately says the same thing, it just starts off differently. I still want to see the same thing for the other one, but, I do note that I think in this one, he is much more clear about the, like, me, and then correcting to us. Much like Gortash did. So, oh, the house always wins is what I mean. Straight up legal robbery of the casinos. Oh, I mean, I definitely agree that there is I think there have been a lot of changes made that have made
that the crown and if we can
Yeah,
collect
yeah,
the
yeah,
crown
yeah,
setting
yeah,
and the
hold
3
on.
netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it.
Biggest roulette 50-50 record is 26 in a row, which is a 1 in 66.6 million chance. Cool. Cool. Yeah. One time I was getting ready to do gambling for the first time, but somehow I ended up getting corona before I could even get to the place. Oh no. Well, you know what? Actually lucky. The only times I've gambled have been with like fake money, and I have lost it all. Because you ultimately have to have infinite to like make it happen. All right, we're going with the third question this time to see you think what happens if you fail.
Well, there'd be risk in such an endeavor, but only proportionate to the reward. Just think of it.
No, okay.
Power of
Okay,
I
same
promise
things
you,
there.
the gods will never grant us such a
So
blessing, no matter
here-
how much we worship and adore them.
Once again, I'm sure it's just gonna be the same thing afterwards, but I'm curious about the different like starting sentences. Because that might determine what I want to go with. I think I want to start with my original choice. Also, be glad I don't do this all the time, Eddie. Speaking of this game taking forever, I could be curious enough to explore literally every dialogue option. So, you're welcome. So, in a way, I guess you could say I gambled with my health that day. Oh,
collect the crown setting and the 3 netherstones, and
I'm
the
glad
correct
you
invocation of
made
certain
it through,
spells and
Kishin.
gestures detailed in these notes. I think I could reforge
But
it.
yeah, there's I think a lot of the changes have definitely made it more harmful. That's for sure. And especially with the sports betting apps, I will say. Look, sorry, I'm just going to say it. I know they advertise a lot all over the place, but they can get fucked. That's my opinion. Yep. Especially since they're pushing the things that I think it came out that statistically like 90% of all of the more complex bets were lost. And they're like, oh, you could win so much more if you do this complex bet. And it's like, yeah, you could also lose so much more. Statistically proven. But actually, no. Hell makes a slightly good point in that typically casinos are above board, assuming honesty, which is a bit of a stretch. Always have a house edge listed up front. With that edge alone, it's just enough to make just make money off the gamblers. Yeah, it is. I will say, like, the flat house edge isn't the worst thing in the world, because there are, like, ultimately, yes, over time they gain that 5%, but it does account for like paying for the property, like rent, maintenance, employees, machines, you know, all the things that it takes to run a business. You do need something to operate that, and that is ongoing. But it's with the like apps, and other like more hidden, or like you can bet on anything things, like you have no idea what the code behind the scenes is doing. Like, and that can happen in casinos too. Like, there've definitely been, you know, people who've done some stuff, but But yeah, the thing about businesses is they have protections if they're caught lying. It's just a fee that they already take into account before committing fraud or malpractice. True, true, true. And oh god. Assuming the roulette wheel is 18 black, 18 red, and 2 green numbers. That's how they are made here. Yep. The probability of black coming up 100 times is 1 in 2.16 to the power of 10 squared. Wait, 10 to the second power to the 9th power? I think you can do it, Combo. I don't even know if it's like, yeah, but 10 squared to the 9th power. Or is that 10 to the 29th power? I can't completely tell. Do it, twin. Investigate every possible dialogue. I don't mind. No. Alright, the last one.
Do not mistake the crown itself for the actions of its wearer, or rather, those controlling its wearer at present.
Well.
If we could restore its former glory, it would no longer be a mere leash and collar used to subjugate friend or foe. It would be something greater. Something divine. Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last. I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them.
I guess none of those ultimately matter too much in what I chose, but although I do have the one I want to choose. I want to go with my original one. And yep, you can't make something out of nothing. Yep. Unfortunately. If it was already easy for casinos to rig slot machines to always aiming for close wins, imagine an app. I never understood how one can fall into those things. That's what I'm saying, Eddie. It is exactly that. It is exactly that. And like, I don't know for sure if the casinos, like, again, I don't.
That the crown and nether, if we can collect the crown setting and the I promise you.
All right. Anyway,
the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them.
Yes. Anyway, yeah, like I said, I haven't done any of the gambling either in an actual casino or on any of the apps, but like, I have heard that they do potentially like actually program in those like near misses, but I don't know how any of that works. So that makes sense how they're able to get away with certain stuff. Crescent, yeah, that's the other thing is basically like a crime is only a crime if you're poor, by the way. Because if you can pay the fine or whatever the cost of the crime is, well, that's it. I've heard a lot of casino stories lately. I have not much, aside from, I think Arch was the first one in here to even bring up a casino, maybe. And thankfully, that's going to a much better home now. Obviously. But yeah, I usually only play poker games that don't cost real money because I have barely any to spare. Yeah, that's, like I said, like playing also, if it's a thing that you do have an issue with, then like doing so in a like literal play money way, which by the way, I'm sure most of you already know this, but just in case you don't already know this, there are also a lot of streamers who will take sponsorships from these companies, and they will sit there and gamble all day long and have these like insane wins or insane losses. That's not actually their money. That's a sponsorship where they have provided them with fake money to like show off how it works, and just it's all just to get other people in there. So yeah, just if you're watching gambling streamers, just beware, because a lot of that is, that's another reason that I don't like seek to become massive, big, whatever, because like I see the people up there who take sponsorships like that, and ultimately it is their choice. It is their choice. Like, but I personally don't want to push that onto my audience, so that's my choice. That is their choice. This is my choice. And yeah. And yep, they do. I know, because my uncle who worked in the casino that's on his town always told me that, along with the son never get hooked in these things. Yeah. Oh, with the programming the near misses in? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, whoops. I got scrolling broken. Okay. I have been tempted to do the birthday free credit local places, but still not a thing I do. Yeah, I probably wouldn't. Gambling streamers didn't even know it was a thing. It was on Twitch for a little bit, Geeks On, but they ended up banning a lot of it. I will not go on further from that because I do not want to promote said platforms, especially neither paid or unpaid. But let me just say, there's a gambling platform that sponsors them, unfortunately. But yeah, the same you say about fake money goes along with luck boxes and games, cryptocurrencies, etc. Oh yeah. Yeah, a lot of the like loot box things, the game companies can like rig to give streamers more like preferable things. I don't know for sure on that. I mean, I would assume they would do that. I would assume they would do that. Like, I would do that. No. I didn't either, but thinking about it now, it does make sense. Yeah, probably not all of them, but I'm pretty sure that someone out there is doing it. Oh, many of them are. Many of them are. You're right, there are a lot of people who are just legitimately, like, unfortunately, probably addicted to it and just do it, but it is a thing. It may be rigged, but not as rigged as Gobo's marble races. Oh, just you wait, Eddie. You haven't even begun to see pay to win. You think you know pay to win now. No. Alright, oh god, I need to decide on a dialogue option, and we also have a break coming up because I've talked the entire time. Hi, we're powering through Baldur's Gate, by the way. Let's see. We have 1. You dismiss the entire pantheon so easily. Not all gods are selfish. 2. And you think Mistra will let you do this? 3. Mortals are far better guardians of their fates than the gods. We have more to lose. I mean, well, yes. Better guardians? Not always. Turns out people can be propagandized to go against their own interests. Turns out, who knew? Yeah. Not all gods are selfish. Yeah, I'm not. Okay, Eddie. Let's see here. But, oh man, and you think Mistra will let you do this? Nah, ooh, I'm torn. Okay, but I do want to take actual break this time. I need to figure something else out, but that is for another time. That is for another time. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, the problem here is he is talking about moving centralized power to a new center rather than dispersing it to the public, essentially trading one god for a worse one named Gale. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. So, oh, kind of related, but not really. When me and my friends IRL would get together, we'd bet on Super Smash characters AI to fight each other dollar a match. I miss Rooster's AI Soul Calibur tournaments. I don't know if he's ever planning to do another one of those. I gotta see if I can find footage from those. But anyway, first things first, I'm gonna do a quick BRB. So BRB. BRB. Have returned. Okay. I gotta remember this thing is all the way over here now. I gotta move it over here. Can I pin you also? Yes. Welcome back. Thank you. Oh, what? Let's see. Catching up. Do. What? Wait, what? What? You want to get a better horse girl? Or preferably one in an outfit? Well, spin again to win one. What? You don't have enough credits? That's okay. Here's a bundle. Go nuts! Is that how those work, Kitchen? I don't touch any of those. I don't touch any of those. Hmm. Oh, agreed. Why can't we do that here? Actually, I had something set up a while ago that I could probably recreate and or enable in some way. I don't remember where I made that, so I'd have to find it, but um at one point I actually made a coin flip prediction for like automatic prediction for Twitch, where it would start a prediction for like heads or tails, and people could like bet the channel points on it, and then it would just automatically choose one or the other and automatically choose that as the winner of the prediction. So that's not outside the realm of possibility. I part of me wants to put it in as a channel point redeem joke that just is called redistribute the wealth. I like it. I like the idea. It's fun. I don't know. We'll see. But I also want to get some kind of like visual representation of things. But like you guys were saying though, also as far as like some kind of like AI character battle thing, like game AI, not LLM AI, but like that really was just what that was called before also. So anyway, but I could potentially make something like that that also ties into channel point predictions. That could actually be really fun to have like people join in the game and then have like semi-randomized like, I mean it would be somewhat similar to marbles but without like all the resource intensive stuff. Anyway, that does sounds hella fun. Does Miss Gobo have a Switch? I do not. I have no gaming consoles. Again, most of my time off stream is just working on my app, keeping up on current events, sleeping, eating. It's not super exciting. And I don't, every once in a while I will jump into something to just like, all right, time to stress myself out, even though I'm already always stressed. I mean, that's another big part of it, honestly, for me. I think part of the reason that I've kind of like gradually drifted away more and more from gaming is just because like my PTSD has kind of gotten worse and worse over the years, and a lot of games do stress me out. So, but I have some plans for things that wouldn't be too bad. It's okay. I don't know either. I'm just assuming because of gacha mechanics, and I've seen some people play it and it works similar to that. Okay. Yeah, I don't even do that. I'm awful. But... okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, so Hell told us what he's meaning. Marbles without the rigged part. Yeah, even more rigged, Eddie. Don't think that hard, just bootleg a Wii Smash game. No, I don't think I can. I don't know. If you can on PC, I don't know. There are certain things that are possible, certain things that are less possible. Alright, given what Hell said, I do think I'm torn between 1 and 3. I mean, this is ultimately, I don't know. I mean, you know what, we have choices. I lean towards, you know what, I'm gonna lean towards number 3. Mortals are far better guardians of their fates than the gods. We have more to lose.
Then you're already wiser than me. That's a lesson I've only recently learned. I worshipped Mistral loyally for years, and in that time she granted me the barest sliver of the power I was ready to wield. Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. She's done nothing to help us.
Oh.
Mistra wanted the brain
my God,
obliterated
sorry.
because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Karsus's successor.
So Gale got broken up with, and he's very upset and wants to become a god to punish his ex-girlfriend. Is that what I just got? Is that what I just heard? Because that's really what it sounded like. It's like, dang it, Mister never let me play God. She never gave me uppies. I don't know. It does. And yeah, stay away from pirating Nintendo. Yeah, I'm not touching any of that for sure. For sure. Yeah, it really does look like she didn't love me back as hard as I loved her, and so I'm going to punish her for that for some reason, even though, you know, is that did I get that right? Am I way off base here, guys? Like, am I being too harsh? Am I being too harsh? Like, genuinely, because I'm just calling it like I see it. It just sounds like beta talk. Man, I don't know, Kishin. A lot of self-proclaimed alphas are exactly this guy. Exactly this guy. Oh my god, this is one of my friends. Like, he's moved on from that much of the aspect. He's in a, I hope, healthier relationship now. But man, no, you pretty much sound on point. Yeah, true Twitter user. That's putting it mildly behavior. I mean, yeah. He was mad because he had a bomb. Mad because he has a bomb in his chest, and the only help the gods gave was to go blow yourself up. I mean, that, you know what, that is a fair point. That is a fair point. But also, it was that in that time she granted me the barest sliver of the power I was ready to wield. And it's like, okay, says who? First of all, though, you? Are you sure? How do you know? Maybe she does know better. Maybe she read the books. Gale over here reads a single page from a book, is like, alright, that's it. I'm ready to become a god. Let's go. Meanwhile, Mister's like, so I've read this book 15 times. Sorry, Hell linked me a thing about fixing the recent Star Wars thing, and one of the things was literally just oh, she read the books. Anyway, dog is like listening to a so-called Sigma male talking. I mean, this is a lot of stereotypes, unfortunately, and like, hey, I'm sure that I don't have to worry about this with any of you guys, and I'm just saying, I hope you know better, that like, hey, well, okay, hopefully you won't have a bomb put in your chest. If you have a bomb put in your chest, you're told the only way you're useful is if you go blow yourself up, you have a right to be angry. But in that case, you've just joined the US military. Congrats. Sorry. Anyway, but outside of bomb in your chest, this general idea of like, oh, I did this for years and all she gave me was this, is like, okay, You had that choice. You chose to do that. And also, just because you're ready for something doesn't mean the other person is. And they also have a say in things. Just because you both love drinking tea doesn't mean you can force them to drink tea. Or give you tea. You know? And yeah, Eddie, Eddie says, he's an insult, but he also has a bomb in his chest, and he wants to be God to save himself, but also to screw over his ex-girlfriend. Should I make fun of him or not? It really is that feeling, though, Eddie, of like, look, there are definitely some very bad things in here. If you have a bomb put in your chest by your significant other, yes, that's an abusive relationship. Get out. Well, hopefully before the bomb is put there. But anyway, a lot of it is kind of Mistra's magic. He was in love with magic, not Mistra. With this new info, he can separate the concept of Mistra from magic, power, and is tempted to repeat Karthus's folly to become his ultimate narcissist self. Him but God of magic. He has magic autism, but also unrealized power complex. That actually makes sense. That makes so much sense. You know what? That makes so much sense. Okay. Okay. So, oh my god, he's a tech bro. Oh my god, he's a tech bro. He's just like, oh my god, I want the knowledge and I'm the right one to do the thing. But of course never thinks through the consequences and never thinks through their idea of like, and that would make me the richest, most powerful man in the world. Yeah, sorry, not sorry. I said what I said. Anyway. Oh my god, Gale is a tech bro. No wonder I don't like him. No offense to any tech bros in my audience. Well, unless you're like literally the leaders of, you know, massive companies, in which case, get the fuck out. Or, you know. He's a tech bro? I hate him. Yeah, he's the loser he is. Yeah. I mean, look. I'm not saying Gale's a loser. No, I wouldn't go that far. I would say Gale is hurt. Gale is hurt. It is... Now look, if I were dealing with Gale in real life, and like face to face, I would probably not be like, come on, bro. I would not be like, oh my god, what a tech bro. I mean, I might think it, but believe it or not, there is some tact that I have every once in a while. And I do at least try to consider the feelings of people that I speak to. And again, I am purely speaking about a fictional character in this space. This is not about you. Anyway. Yeah, most likely later we're gonna have to end up killing this guy. Well, the idea is supposedly we have the option to talk him out of it, potentially. And I can't believe I haven't even looked at these dialogue options. Look, I'm sorry. This is actually one of the reasons I do like this game, though, is it does provide a lot of interesting, like, assess how things are going, you know? Like, read people, all that. He's a tech bro. I hate him. If you're a tech bro reading this, I want you to take every possible offense from this. XOXO. Bye! Thank you, Eddie. Okay, we'll do it your way. Just talk it out well and let's see what happens. I mean, I make no promises of doing it well. I'm gonna do my best and we'll see what happens. But let's see. One, I thought you were past this kind of temptation, Gale. You know exactly where such overreaching leads. Two, or to destroy the next wizard who attempts it. The attempt would kill you as it killed Karsus. 3. And you believe yourself to be that successor? Okay, it would be hard not to laugh when I was saying that. Look, if that were my IRL dialogue option, and this was somebody that I had enough of a friendship with, also that does determine things of like how close you are to someone, how well they take the like, come on, bro, kind of stuff, you know, like, yeah. Also, I actually love how the blood splatter adds to my outfit. I'm sorry, it's so shiny. Anyway, 4. This is no ordinary artifact, Gale. Do this and you challenge the gods themselves. And 5. So you want the crown to settle a score with Mistra? As tempted as I would be to select that as a joke, that is exactly the kind of thing that would like make somebody dig their heels in. I feel like I'm gonna select it just to test that theory. But this sounds like he would get like, this would be a, he gets defensive and is like, no, and then it's like, it's really about the becoming a god. No, I don't actually want to select that one. I mean, you know what? I do like option 1 because like it really is that like, hey, we've had our reasons to not always be close, but I do still think highly of you, as I do pretty much everybody. And it's like, you know exactly where such overreaching leads. It's like, much like, you know, the other time when I was like, hey, that's not above your pay grade. You know the right answer. You're smarter than this. I know. Don't put yourself down is what I'm saying. That's my job. No. No, also I actually love the way the blood's on my outfit. Okay, psycho. I mean, technically I have diagnosed psychosis. So I mean, not currently, thankfully, but bro wants to eat the demon core and thinks he's gonna get superpowers. Yeah, basically. Alright, I thought you were past this.
Neither of us can know what truly may be if we don't at least try. Potential is nothing in itself. Just a fleeting dream unless we drag it into the waking world. Please, at least think on it. Powerful as he was, Carstens lacked some advantages I can lay claim to. I know Mistra intimately, and I carry a fragment of the weave itself within my body. Carstens achieved many things, but he never managed that. A long road lies ahead before the crown comes into our possession. All I ask for now is that you do not dismiss this possibility out of hand. Please, at least think on it.
Sorry. His argument is, bro, trust me, I fucked the god of magic. It'll be different because I fucked the god of magic. I can become the god of magic because I fucked the god of magic. Wow. Very convincing argument, Gale. Incredible. Incredible. Ah, you actually have that. Okay, Jack the Ripper ass. No. Not psychopathy. That's different from psychosis. Psychosis is like, you believe things that aren't necessarily real. Like, often like thinking that people are hating you or like not always the conspiring against you. That's more sort of paranoia related. Also, we have a break coming up and I should actually take it, but it's happening. BRB. I'll be right back. Okay, I have returned. Okay. Yes. Okay. We're gonna try to get through this conversation. All right. All right. All right. Oh. Up. Also catching up. Oh shit, I thought it was the other way around in English, damn it. Yeah, the sociopath and psychopath are the things you're thinking of, probably. Which I'm not I'm not diagnosed. Gail is what happens when a celebrity sleeps with a fan that wants to become them. Oh god. Oh no. Man, see, once again, really want to emphasize, not here for that. Not here for that. Not that I feel like I have to here, which I really do appreciate. But just to make it very clear, this is not a dating app, okay? I am here to enjoy hanging out with friends. But yeah, parasocial relationships can be a trip, man. Lots of people have fans that want to be them and do crazy irrational things. Don't even need to sleep with them. That just makes it worse is all. Yep. The closest I can think of is like identity theft is like in like the highest caliber. I'm talking about plastic surgery. I'm talking about voice, the way they act, like the person, you know, that type. I do know of at least one type of person that did that kind of stuff that was very weird. Very, very weird. Oh yeah, right. We're here to make people soft. No, exactly. Sorry. I mean, that's what the silking room is for, I guess. I mean, that's why you each have your individual ones. So you, like, whatever you do, I'll need to know about it. That's why it's over there, away from all of this. And by away from all of this, I mean not even existent. We don't have those yet, clearly. The funding hasn't come in yet. Thank you for funding and testing that out, by the way. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Alright, let's see. Let's see. 1. Gale, I'm urging you to drop this. This crown cannot be reforged. 2. Seems like you've got this all figured out. I won't stand in your way. 3. You're a convincing man, Gale. The crown sounds promising. The dumbest answer. It's so tempting, but I might have to go back and choose other options earlier, but let's see.
I see. I suppose I am asking you to take a leap of faith even the most loyal of companions might struggle to land gracefully. Spent so long feeling inferior, shut out from my destiny over such a simple act of youthful enthusiasm. Perhaps I got carried away with the thought this crown could give me back what Mistra took. Cure me, even.
Oh god. I just realized I was muted for all of that. Well then, testing. What? Monsieur. Damn, these answers lose backbone exponentially. It feels like it. Perhaps? Wait, I don't know. What was the perhaps about? Oh, yeah. I see. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to read that. I did get distracted. Okay. Oh, I mean that's yeah, inferiority complex is almost always like the underlying issue in any sort of like narcissism ultimately. Which is why, like I said, he's hurting. He's hurting. He feels He feels small. But also, like, shut out from my destiny. Okay. Okay, though. Okay. But, like... Okay, but when you feel... Okay, maybe inferiority complex as a result of superiority you know what? Things can be complex. So yeah, actually, that does track. My destiny over such a simple act of youthful enthusiasm. Yeah, just cause I fucking destroyed magic or broke magic or what, I don't, whatever. Just cause things, give me back what Mistra took, cure me even? Wait, so... Alright, and when he says what Mistra took, he means what Mistra didn't give him, right? Like that's the translation. Is that? I don't know. I mean, okay though. Okay. Let me. All right, we're getting through this. Hold on. Option 1: you're still destined for greatness, Gale, but you won't find it chasing Karsus's shadow. I mean, that's just true. That is just true. 2: don't give up yet. There will be an answer. It just isn't the crown. 3: you're deluded, Gale. The crown is clearly dangerous, as is pursuing it. Hey. You gotta be a little deluded if you're pursuing a dream, okay? You gotta be. 4: I promise to think about it then. That's all I can offer. I don't necessarily want to be like, you're still destined for greatness, because, like, that's potentially and probably a lie. I mean, look, not as in, like, to... There is potential. Destined for... That's the wording I take issue with, because, like, also... Sorry, but people who just are like, oh, it's destiny, I must accept destiny. No, fuck that. You make your own choices. Yeah, my destiny, my pride, think about it. I could have become that. I mean, I already fucked that, so I figured why not? Pretty much, yeah. Perchance? Perchance. Superiority complex, I have that, only it's not a complex. I actually am. Goddamn, I love these jokes. Same, Eddie. Because it's so, yeah, opposite. Yeah. That's what I have fun with. Let's see, kind of. He used to be like a level 20 wizard. His mistakes, his loss of girlfriend, and his wizard levels that were a result of his mistakes, as Mr. throwing him out, taking those things from him. Oh, he mistakes his loss of girlfriend and his wizard levels that were a result of his mistakes as Mr. throwing him out and taking those things from him. That's kind of what I... Okay, so I had probably forgotten a good bit of that, so that's fair, but that does kind of track. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go with 1 and just say, you know what, I still don't like the first part, but I really wish I could just say, you know, the last part, but I know I like triple save these things sometimes, but I'm sorry, I never know. Like, instead of doing all that, have you ever considered becoming a baker, doing something creative rather than whatever this is? Yeah, like, bro, maybe get a hobby. Write, walk, draw, code, learn something, learn anything, learn multiple things. Like, just, yeah.
You're right. There aren't many wizards who'd care to be mentioned in the same breath as him, or his folly. Whatever comes of this, we cannot allow the crown to be reforged in Raphael's image.
Okay.
A devil wielding the might of Karsus, it would be the end of everything.
I mean, I definitely agree that if we're not letting you have the crown, we're definitely not letting Raphael have it. I mean, this is pretty creative, don't get me wrong, but it's also a tiny bit excessive, yeah. Oh shit! His mentor guy, his wizard guy showed up. Elminster. Oh. Well.
Elminster?
Oh my god, hi.
Hello, my boy.
Oh, hi.
No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of emporiums, sorcerous sundries.
Yes, browsing.
Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there?
You looking for your book? Here you go. What if we take the crown? I don't wanna. He is misplacing magic provided by a goddess as his own, but the thing that was his was the knowledge of how to use that power, not the power itself. Man is like a nationalist that sees the power of the country as his own personal power, rather than something he benefits off of, etc. Yeah, oh, that's a really good translation. Thank you. Hell knows how to translate to things I understand, by the way. Thank you. He's like, I can't teach this in D&D. I can't teach this in pop culture. Here's stuff you know. Alright. This is the most mage I've ever seen in this game, yeah. Let's see. 1, we found the Annals of Karsus. It proved an enlightening read. 2, you don't seem all that surprised to see Gale alive and well. 3, oh, nothing in particular. Some charms here, some potions there. 4, we know how Karsus made his crown, and Gale's gonna reforge. I'm gonna go with number 1, but I have to. Gobo language must be a hard course to study. Very. Alright. Well, we know how Karsus made his crown, and Gale's gonna reforge
Perhaps
it.
it would have been better to keep that particular opportunity between ourselves.
The crown of Karsus? No, Gale. It's for the best that I know. I trust there's no need to remind you what came of Karsus. His folly humbled a whole civilization. No one seeks an encore of that.
Oh man. Well, if we're gonna defeat an enemy like the Absolute, we have to take risks. Gale's the best wizard in the realm, so he'll succeed where Karsus failed. The Absolute already poses the same threat. Better we control the crown than them. If you have a better suggestion, we're all ears. Okay, no, I'm not actually choosing that dialogue. Oh, it was, look, sometimes I just gotta pick the funniest option to me. My mind evolving to a 4-dimensional level to make a reference that Gobo will understand. I don't know. Isn't the 4th dimension time? I don't think I would understand that one. I think you have to go to the 5th dimension, Eddie. I forget what that one is, so I don't know.
In the most esteemed of emporiums.
Okay, alright. Well, we found the Annals of Karsus. It proved an enlightening read.
So, you have learned the truth of the enemy we face. The very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying?
Oh.
Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mr. knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mistra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
Oh man. He gets to see his ex-girlfriend. Well, that he is very angry at. Oh no. Although we'll see. Let's see. Evolve to the 6th dimension just to be sure. Good idea. Let's see. We have 1. You should meet her, Gale. She might be able to help us. 2. You really think Mistra will be willing to hear Gale out? 3. Mistra's done Gale enough harm. We don't owe her anything. I mean, also a little bit. I mean, like I said, you know, once somebody puts a bomb in your chest, maybe best not to go back. I don't know. 4 sounds good to me. Gale can tell her exactly what's coming when we get our hands on the crown. Or stay silent for 5. Let's see. You know what? It might help him get closure. Again, Gobo, Gale put that bomb there. Oh, yeah. Okay. In that case, the second option might be the better. Because, yeah, this is a very presumptive, yeah, hey, Gale, you can convince this god of magic that you pissed off and want to usurp the power of, right? Yeah, she can help us. But then, like, I'm more like, yeah, we can go there, but it's really, she's calling him there to chew him out, right? Not to, I don't know. Hold on. I mean, ooh. I don't know. She just threw him out because of that bomb. He does need to actually talk to her instead of running around assuming he knows what's going on. That's what I'm thinking. I was like, I mean, that was my first assumption, was just like closure, basically. Give them a chance to communicate together and potentially get him some closure. So I do think, you know what, I'm gonna push for it. You should meet her, Gale. She might be able to help us. I know he's gonna be like, yeah, as if she would. But I'm gonna be like, yeah, shut up, we're going to see her.
I'm curious enough to make the attempt.
Oh. Okay.
An audience with the mother of magic.
Okay, don't
Yes.
call her that. Don't
Perhaps-
call somebody you had sex with mother,
Perhaps that
please.
should have been your mission right from the start. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mistra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep.
Oh, damn.
And
Jesus.
yours is the quill that will write it.
I mean, okay. That was like, that's true though. Yeah, communicate and reconnect if you catch my drift. No. I mean, that's normal sometimes. I hope not, mother. That's so much worse. I know people use the one term that's bad enough on either direction, but then, like, I mean, I would be one to ruin it if someone were to be like, oh, not that I would, but, and not that I would ever be involved with somebody who wanted that sort of thing, but if ever somebody were to be like, oh yeah, like when you call me daddy, I'd be like, okay, father, okay, dad. Because it's so much worse when it's just dad or father. Or how about Papa? Yes, Papa. Father? Okay, sorry. Oh god, I wanted to finish this by the time the break happened. I did not. Okay, you know what? We got to a pause position. We've done some things. We got the books, we made progress on a quest. And more progress on a quest. We still have another conversation to go, but I think we can save that for next time. I do partly want to test something next time, by the way, but I'm a little bit torn on that. We'll see. Gobo just opens up a random stranger's bedroom in the middle of it and says, actually? Yeah. Yes, Papa. Shut the fuck up. I didn't need to hear that in that tone. What? I thought I was making it worse. You know, I'm gonna head out. Got a request from the boss himself to help out with some manual labor. Hopefully promotion reason stuff. But anyway, see you, Kitchen. Good night and goodbye, Miss Gobo. Bye, Eddie. All right, no worries, Geeks On. We're probably calling it here in just a sec for tonight. So, yeah. Next one will probably be on Friday, normal Friday. I would do tomorrow, but something got scheduled tomorrow, and so I don't want to try and worry about that. But I'm going to wait for the ad break to finish before we officially wrap up, but I am going to get out of here. Out of here. Oh no. Cool, yeah, there. Alright, yeah. Good night, Geeks On. Stay safe out there. Yes, indeed. And I hope it's not too bad of manual labor. You should get a bonus. And when you call the dude okay, Dad, but he likes it anyway. Oh no. Ew. Yeah, I'd have to find another way to ruin it then. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good at that stuff. I'm not good at the right way to do it, so I don't know how to do the opposite. Anyway, though, there was a thing I was gonna look at, but I don't think I have the ability to look at it just yet. That's okay. Okay. Oh no, ew, there we go. Alright, fine, Eddie, I won't. And yeah, sorry about that, but on the bright side, I had fun. Thank you, Miss Grimace Shake. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Quite alright. Alright, and yes, welcome back from the break, but that is going to be it for tonight. We got to a pause point, and we shall resume it on, actually, we will not be resuming Baldur's Gate 3 on Friday. I'm gonna try to get some Fall Guys time in there, because that's a game we used to play a lot, and if I can get some people available to do it, I am gonna try and do that. But it will also be Marbles Night. But I'll probably start with the Fall Guys because the people who usually played it with me are typically asleep earlier. Anyway, Friday, yes, Fall Guys Friday, and also Marbles. Oh, I need to take the thing off. Yeah, that's... I'm gonna reserve that for later, but anyway. Sounds cool. Maybe I can make it. All right. Yeah. Again, as always, if you guys have things, you know, like I said, I completely understand. I don't take it personally, but I also, of course, appreciate it when you guys do come and hang out here because I enjoy it. I hope you guys do too, even if it's not like the most whatever. But I don't care, and I assume you don't either. So anyway. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I'll do the King CJ stuff for tonight and say that I hope you all eat well, sleep well, take good care of yourselves, and if no one has told you lately, I am proud of you. And also, I will add of my own thing, thrive in my absence. It's a requirement. But I will see you guys next on Friday. November 14th, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern. And I look forward to seeing you all then. Okay. Alright. Well, goodbye all, especially you, weirdo. I hate you for saying that in that tone. Eddie, it was intentionally not supposed to be a sexy tone, so I hope it was meant to be the, like, I don't know, very dumb, not sexy tone though, so I'm still sorry if that was misinterpreted. It was not meant to be that way. Hold on, I gotta set Dr. Mew down. Anyways, good night everyone, see you next time. Yes, okay. Alright, you better get some rest or I swear to Gale. Oh no. Alright, no, good night you guys, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.